The library has always been one of my favorite places. I love to read and I love books, and I just love the feeling of a library and being surrounded by books. But books aren't the only thing at libraries anymore. Libraries are underappreciated and underused. So many teens and children and adults don't know what the library can offer you. It can offer you social activities where you can participate in groups and learn things about the community and do things within the community to help you socially, especially with children. Educationally, school-wise, I go to the library often to find my resources and entertainment value. I love my books, but books aren't the only thing offered for entertainment anymore. Libraries are places where people of all ages can share interests and concerns, find information essential to civic participation, and connect with fellow citizens. This is said by Nancy Cranage from Libraries Create Social Capital in 2001 from the Library Journal. She is a past president of the American Library Association. Socially, it can benefit you in many ways. The Hastings Public Library, a service provider of Hastings, Nebraska, in 2010 updated their website and their events and program page to include many social activities. They have story times for all ages, itty-bitty story times for little infants even and higher. And they have toddler time, and they have Tales for Tales, which is where the little kids get to read to dogs that are from the local shelter. And now they have Imagination Playground, where children can think of ideas and ways to build a playground, which is rather smart because playgrounds are built for children, so getting a child's opinion is pretty smart. They have book clubs where they have children's book club, they have an evening book club, they have a morning book club where you can find the schedule that is right for you yet still participate with the group. You're not always missing or anything. You can analyze the book and have a deep discussion about the book and learn many new things, and you can find the right schedule for you. They have voter voices, which is new for the 2012 year because this is the election year. So they have this discussion where they meet and they can discuss their opinions with a group who is also interested in the campaign. So you have various group activities for adults and children. You have book clubs to keep the traditional part of the library within the library. And you have many programs for children, which is really important to get your child involved at the library because it can help your child in so many ways. Education-wise, books are always a resource. I go to the library all the time to get resources for papers and everything, but books aren't the only thing offered anymore. They now have free internet access at the library, at all libraries, according to public libraries and the internet, which is part of the Public Library Funding and Technology Access Study. So in the survey of 2011 and 2012, it states in the Community Access and Public Libraries part of this website that 100% of public libraries offer free public internet access all across the nation. So if you need something, especially for kids, some kids do not have the internet access at home, which is so important today in school because it's now like you have to have the internet within your school requirements because you do so much research and you can't do it all with encyclopedias anymore. You need more, and teachers expect you to have internet access. Well, some kids don't, and so they do go to the library to get it, and they can print things and find so much other things to help them. And just the atmosphere. You have a quiet atmosphere where if you need to study or do anything, it helps a lot. I know an adult who went there to do her taxes because she couldn't even do those at home because the house was just too distracting. There was too much to do and too much to just distract her, and she always felt like she could do something else in her taxes, but this helped her a lot and she was able to get them done. And I took a class out at the library from CCC, and it helped me a lot too because I was able to focus on my work. I wasn't at home watching TV or anything. I was able to do my work and get it done during the summer. The entertainment value, also books, which are my favorite part, but that's not just it anymore. You have movies where you can check out a movie, and that will save you costs. You don't have to go to a rental place or to Redbox and buy to use a movie. You can check them out, and it'll save costs. And it also can be used for school if you need to watch a movie for school, or if you have to read a book and you read the book but you still don't really understand it and a movie might help, you could still do that too. There are other activities, like I said before, but these activities for children, it entertains them. They can do many things with these activities. I had an activity where I read a book called The Green Glass Sea, and the author actually came to visit the Hastings Public Library, and I was able to go to that, and it was a really cool experience. But the books part of it, it helps the child. It's an enjoyable, book clubs are an enjoyable way and an easy way for a child to develop literary skill, according to PBS. PBS provides information on child development by many knowledgeable authors and such, and it can so benefit a child in life. I didn't go to any book clubs. I wish I kind of had, because I love books, but just because I love books, I do so well in school. And so, parents, I advise you, I didn't have much to do with the library, but get your kid involved because it will help them in so many ways. I have such an easier time at school because I loved books and I went to the library. My mom says she couldn't keep me away from the library for days at a time. Schools, they need to get involved. They need to get involved so that the students will get involved. It'll help them. It will help them educationally wise. They want good results with tests and everything and behavior. Get them to the library. It will help. There are many benefits that people just don't see. The National Parenting Center says that the library is a lifetime skill. Learn to do it and start early. They said that in 2004, and it's still true today.